Hey guys, Tim here from MMgaming, and I'm going to speak to you today about Legend of Dungeon. Now, this game is just out on Steam, and it's a roguelike kind of platforming experience. So I'm just going to dive in and give it a go. I've played it a couple of times before, but we'll just see how it goes. So here we are in the tavern at the start of the game, and we are going to go down into level 1. So you're just going down through a number of levels, roguelike style, trying to gather as much gold and experience as score as much as possible. Once you die, it's permadeath, so you are done. So here we are in level 1. I believe all the levels are randomly generated. They have the, yeah, I'm fairly certain they are. So these little green orbs that I'm picking up, that's experience. The little silver things are obviously, or gold things are gold. And you can see down in the bottom left hand corner, you've got my health, my damage and armor, and the experience to the next level, and the gold that I've got. So what do I think of the game so far from my experiences? Well, I think it's quite good actually. The art style, as you can see, is just really, really nice. It looks really good. It's really satisfying to kill things. It's really satisfying to collect the orbs. It's really kind of, I think it's the lighting especially, just seems to come back and look so good within the game. So that is a big positive, and I certainly enjoy the art style of it, yeah. Killing guys, the actual kind of skill involved, you're just mashing one button. You're just kind of, it's as simple as that really. You just press space bar or whatever. I've got it set to space bar, and it just slashes. And you're trying to dodge some projectiles and things, but in general, there's not going to be much in terms of difficulty in the combat. There are items that you can collect. There's an item up there, but I don't know how I can actually access that. There are items, and you can basically equip one kind of headset thing at a time, and you can also have different weapons, so different swords, or perhaps you can pick up a wand. And as you can see here, I am woefully lost, which I found, actually, for talking about problems and being a bit critical, I found that it's really easy to get lost in this game. It's not very simple. I've just leveled up there. The system, they should have like a map or something. I don't know if I'm missing this. I don't think there's a map, but I just can't seem to work out where I'm going half the time, which is quite unfortunate. Go through here, maybe this takes me somewhere new. Here we go. So kind of new area. So you go through these doors, and to get to the new levels, sorry, well, these are all the same level, I should say. It's different parts of the level. And I've picked up Safety Fez of Awesome. So this is an example of the helmets that you can get. So if I equip that, I get more armor and more damage. So obviously I'm going to equip that. So now I've got a Fez. There's also a potion that I picked up. Gives me more damage. Oh, another potion. That just doesn't seem to do anything. This one, I think that gave me 1 more damage. I'm not sure. And also you can pick up apples, which is just kind of like health. Oh, there's a potion in here I can pick up. So yeah, that is an issue for me, is the finding kind of like where I'm going in these levels can be quite confusing without a map. Like just a little map in the top left corner or something would be fantastic. Maybe I'm missing it, but I just haven't seen it, and I think that would be a good addition to the game. So like I said, the combat is simple, but you get a lot of visual feedback from the art style, and that just makes it kind of really quite satisfying to actually play. Yeah, another kind of fault that I've come up with the game is that the inventory management is quite difficult and kind of needlessly so. So it's obviously meant to be simplistic, and I appreciate that it's meant to be simplistic. So you basically just move left and right, and press spacebar to use your items. So heavy remote control. I think that is a. I don't know what that does. It's a remote control. It does something, but I don't know what it is. Spray paint of power. Oh, I can spray paint. Oh, that's awesome! Wow. Is that a damage? Can I damage guys with that? I'm going to try to find out. That is quite awesome. I haven't seen that before. Yeah, wow, that's cool. But yeah, the inventory management, it's just this left-right system. And you can end up spending quite a lot of time. Oh no, that doesn't kill people. That doesn't kill people either. There we go. You spend quite a lot of time shifting through your items, trying to work out which one's best. So does that make a difference? +3. So I think that I don't really know if that makes a difference. It's a little bit confusing. The visual feedback, it says +3, +3. But am I getting +3 anyway? Like, I don't quite understand how it works here. So I think it could be a little bit more, you know, you could tell you a bit more about how things are affecting your character, you know, rather than just that kind of plus system down there. Maybe it's a lot simpler than I think, but I don't know. It's just, it seems to be confusing me a little bit. And yeah, you can spend a lot of time once you've gathered up a lot of items. You've been through a lot of levels. You can end up with so many items in your inventory that you're going to have to sift through a lot of things. And obviously you can chuck it on the ground and leave it. I don't know if there is any benefit to keeping these items. That might be worse, but yeah, it's a bit annoying. Oh, lots of guys. And these orbs, man, these orbs are great to collect. So yeah, this is the kind of experience that you'll get. There are a number of different enemy types which provide different challenges, and there's different items that you can collect. Obviously we collect the spray paint stuff, which I don't know if that's any use of anything, but it's quite cool anyway to play with. The game also features a local co-op, and the local co-op is 4-player. You can just set different key bindings to a controller or to the keyboard, so there's 4 people going off that. I'm sure that would be quite difficult to actually manage. So yeah, I think this could be actually quite good fun with 4 people. I don't know how the difficulty ramps up or anything, but it could be quite entertaining to kind of delve these dungeons with your pals. I certainly would look forward to doing that with a couple of my friends, because I think it would be quite fun. It is simplistic, but I think that the simplicity works with this game. The art style works with the game, the simplicity. It's a casual dungeon crawler. It's good fun for just, you know, a few, maybe half an hour, 20 minutes, depending on how far you get, obviously. But I mean, last night I was playing it, and I played for about 20 minutes and got quite far, and then unfortunately died. But it seemed like a good system. I'm enjoying it, and yeah, it's certainly a game I would recommend. It's not that expensive. I think it's £7 on Steam. I could be wrong, but yeah, if you are into roguelike dungeon crawlers, then this is pretty solid. It's a pretty solid entry. I am enjoying it, and I definitely recommend that you certainly check it out anyway, at least. See some more videos on it, or, you know, just have a browse through. There are different, like, random levels that are unexpected and stuff, and you can end up with tons of guys that you don't expect, and it's good. Oh, you get random stuff like freaking kittens on your head, and I mean, that's just awesome. So yeah, it's quite humorous as well, obviously, for getting like kittens on your head, etc. Yeah, I'm enjoying it, and oh Jesus, goblins. Oh, there we go. So yeah, I would recommend you pick it up and give it a go. So yeah, that was Legend of Dungeon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys shortly.